Ladies and gentlemen, ReZero Season 4 has done it once again with another cliffhanger with episode 10. Oh my goodness. And guess what? Next week is the final episode of this part. And guess what? It's probably going to be another cliffhanger because it's just going to create all that suspense and just makes us wanting to see more. But oh bro, White Fox, they're going to do us dirty. Like when I saw the title, Murder is a Habit, I knew this episode was going to cook because what do you mean? Murder is a habit. That's some crazy stuff. So yeah, if you saw the end of episode 10, you would know that it looks like Subaru is gonna kill everyone, like everyone who's there, so he can go through their books and see all the memories of everyone, which is gonna be pretty cool if that is the case, because I wonder how he's gonna do it. Like, is he gonna just drag them into a room one by one and just like stab them and be like, oh yeah, whoa, oh my god guys, a new book, let me read it, okay? No, Julius, you don't read it, but let me read it. But before we discuss Subaru's future endeavors, let's talk about what happened in this episode. And I think the most craziest part about this episode is between either Meili just toying with Subaru after he reads her memories, or during the memory reading we see what happened to the original Subaru, where I don't know what happened. Something took over him. Like, he was reading something, he was acting all normal beforehand, and then all of a sudden he starts acting crazy. I don't know what happened. Like, why? Why did he, like, what could he have possibly read for him to start acting like, I don't know, a demon? But we can't forget about Meili, who was also a demon in this episode, because, you know, when Subaru was just looking at Beatrice, she was like,
hey Subaru, look at her. She's quite small. She's quite thin. I bet if you grab her head and smash it into the ground,
you would kill her. So yeah, those were like the craziest moments for me. Just like, you know, Meili just messing around with Subaru in his head, I guess. And then Subaru reading the book, and it just all of a sudden just turned crazy. Oh, it's gonna be so freaking exciting to figure out what has happened. Anyways, let me quickly talk about the plot of this episode and, you know, tell you guys what I liked from it. Because, you know, we started off, you know, where we ended off last time with Subaru, you know, going crazy. I thought from there he was gonna die. I even made a short thinking that he would probably die in this situation, and once he returned by death, everyone will come back alive. But no, that doesn't happen. He stays alive. He just hides Meili's body, which is perfectly fine. Anyways, Subaru then meets up with Emilia, and then basically he's just from there just thinking like, why is everyone so nice to him? Because he was all stressed out, and Emilia was like, oh my god, if you ever need my help, please rely on me. I'm always here for you, Subaru. You can trust me, and we're gonna go through this together. And then Subaru, throughout the episode, we start thinking like, what did the OG Subaru do that makes everyone like him? So yeah, just keep that in mind, and also keep this in mind, that Ram then catches them, and she tells everyone to come to the archives right now. So in the archives, they were shocked to find Meili's book, which isn't that shocking for us. I mean, for me, I thought it would be Subaru's book that they find, because in the preview they looked really shocked. I was like, it would be pretty shocking if they find Subaru, but, you know, I didn't really think about how Meili is probably dead. I actually think they returned by death, which is why I didn't even consider her, but it does make sense, and I actually really like that it's now Meili's book, as it makes the plot more interesting. But since it is Meili, he has to now figure everything out through everyone's memories, which is really cool if they really go down that route. If he starts killing everyone, oh my god. You know what would be really sad is that, like, I can't even imagine him trying to kill Beatrice and Emilia. Bro, oh my god, if he does that, would he even kill Rem? Would he be like, oh, she's sleeping, oh, might as well, you know, just to get the memories? But, oh, I don't want to think about it right now. Anyways, I really like the backstory of Meili. We're gonna just see how she grew up as a child, and yeah, it is quite tragic the way that she did grow up, but she did look like a badass, running like a dog, I can't lie. It was pretty cool. And just the way how, you know, she just bites Elsa's arm, I mean, come on, she's such a savage, right? But yeah, pretty cool backstory, and then from there, we're gonna figure out that she doesn't know emotions, which, you know, is the tragedy of it. I mean, even just getting, like, left alone by her parents is pretty sad already, but her not knowing emotions, and then, you know, just going through life, just doesn't know how to feel, and just, you know, just goes off by the vibe, you know, and you know, if the vibe is ass, which it is right now, it is terrible right now, like, everyone's going crazy in the tower, she starts questioning her own emotions. She doesn't have anyone to follow, so I think that's why she turned to Subaru, and then from there, unfortunately for her, she just gets choked out. And now that I think about it, in this loop, Subaru has not confessed that he has lost his memories. So basically, Meili would still think that what happened last night, he would remember, and that is why she said all that stuff last episode, licking her lips and then getting killed, which I didn't know at first, but now that I do, and it makes a lot more sense now of what she said last episode, because I was very confused. But yeah, I really like that follow-up, and this version of Subaru that Meili was talking to we don't know who that is yet. We have no idea, because we all know that isn't the real Subaru. However, this version of Subaru is like, yo, how do people like this guy? He is a monster. He is insane. He is crazy. Which is really unfortunate for him to see. Actually, really bad luck how he saw that version of Subaru first before anything else. So I just can't wait for all of everything to get discovered to, I guess, him killing people, which I'll discuss in a second, because there's one final thing and it's the ending. And you know how I said pay attention to how Ram found them first? We all know Ram has the ability to see through creatures, right? Including Subaru. So she saw everything. She saw him killing Meili, and this is just really unfortunate and like hard to explain for his end. He can't just be like, yo, I'm getting mind control, like no one's gonna believe him, no one. So now he's in a predicament of like, do I kill you guys and figure you guys out through memories, or should I just do nothing? Anyways, this is what I think is gonna happen next episode. So basically, Subaru is gonna go around killing everyone. He's gonna read everyone's memories, and then from there, he's gonna return by death. And that's how they're gonna end the episode. I don't know who or like how he's gonna kill everyone. I feel like that is the case though, because that's gonna be such an emotional experience for him, a traumatizing experience for him as well. And just for us viewers, just seeing him do all this stuff is gonna be entertaining, but very difficult to watch, because he's gonna have to kill Beatrice, Emilia, Ram, Julius is like kind of a friend now. So yeah, but just seeing those guys die is gonna be really sad if that is the case. If not, then I cannot think of what else is gonna happen next episode. Like Ram just kills him just there, and then he just returns by death, and then he just learns other things. But I personally think that Subaru is gonna kill everyone, because if he does return by death, then Ram isn't gonna think anything suspicious of Subaru, because we know Ram now knows that Subaru is now a faker. So for the story to like progress, I think more interestingly, I think Subaru is gonna kill everyone next episode. Now that I'm talking about all this, I completely forgot. Lust, what is Lust doing? Yo, what? Yo, she's like yo, oh my god, I completely skipped the fact that Lust transformed Meili into different creatures. Man, you know what? That was a tragic backstory. Forget like parents leaving her. Imagine getting turned into a frog and then into like a dog, I think. Oh my god, what a terrible life, you know. I feel for her. Everything, you know, after this episode, I mean after this arc, after this entire tower, please everyone be safe. I'm sure Subaru is gonna figure out a way, because he is the GOAT. Yep. Anyways, that's it for today. Oh no, I've got two things I forgot to mention. So, this is nothing related to the plot of this one. I like how in this scene, Subaru and Emilia, when they're talking to each other, he just looks above her head and like just doesn't look at her like in the eye or anything. It's just, it looks very awkward, but I found that pretty funny, so yeah. And secondly, in the first bit of the episode, when we see, you know, Subaru just asking himself, if you're Subaru Natsuki, who am I? I'm starting to wonder, like, yo, is he gonna, like, remember this version of himself as well? So how are these two versions gonna, like, are they gonna, like, connect somehow? Or, like, are they gonna live as separate entities in like, each other's head? I don't know. That'd be so cool. Oh, so many mysteries. I cannot wait to see more. Also, in my opinion, I think Charlotte was the funniest character in this episode. Just the way she reacted to, Meili's death, it was, quite hilarious to me.
I get it. So number 2 kicked the bucket. Oh well, life.
Bruh.
Also, one more thing I forgot to mention is that if Subaru does kill everyone, will he see everyone like Meili? Because if he can see her right now, imagine if he sees like Beatrice and then, like, you know, she's just there like, why did you kill me? Oh, for that reason? Oh, I guess, you know, fair enough, I suppose. Just a little thought to think about. But yeah, that is officially the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.